Hey there, Tiff here. Today I thought it'd be really good if I gave you an introduction about how to look after your body better in the sense of what to eat. So what we're going to be looking at today is a very simple method. It's called protein pacing, a way in which you can help improve your body's performance. I'll tell you one thing, if you are going, in your 50s and you are starting to approach menopause and so on, I can guarantee you, if you have this approach, you'll feel so much better. I know that that's made a massive difference to me in my life already, and I've only been doing it for a short period of time, really diligent in the way that I've been doing that, and I'll share that with you very shortly. But if you're really interested and keen to learn how you can bring out a better performance out of your body with natural products and food, then don't go anywhere. I'll be with you very shortly. Hey there, Tiff here, and welcome to Ambition Habits. So lovely to have you here again today. It's time to step up your game, isn't it? It's time to, improve your performance out in your sport from a nutritional point of view. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to just give you an introduction to protein pacing. I don't know if you've heard of that term before, but it's I was introduced to it last year, and I did apply the methods last year, but not to the extent that I've been applying them this year. And because I've made this huge shift in my nutrition, I can tell you I feel so much better. They always say about menopausal women struggle to lose weight. Well, I've lost about 4.5 kilos already in about 3.5 weeks or so, nearly 4 weeks. And I'm really excited about this because I feel so much better. I'm managing my the flushes so much better as well, and I'm not getting those hot flushes so much now, which is great. These big waves of heat through the body, that's made a huge difference. And I just, I don't have that brain fog. I feel very clear in what I'm doing, and my body's performing really well when I'm training, and I feel like I've got more energy, and I'm not having to do, I'm not having to work so hard to create a lot of energy, because the energy's there because of what I'm doing, because I'm feeding my body better, I'm fueling my body better. And so let's have a look at ways in which you could do that through protein pacing, and then you can go and experiment yourself and see how you go. So protein pacing is really about having protein every 4 hours throughout the day. So what that really means is for you to have somewhere between the optimal amounts is somewhere around 24 to 50 grams of protein, depending on what your body weight is and so on. But the research that I've read, and I follow a great researcher, Dr. Stacey Sims, so you can always investigate her. And she's all about helping women perform better in their sport and through nutrition and so on. And she says, usually, especially after we've done some training, we need, 35, 40 grams or so of protein of our first hit after our training session. And we need to be doing that within half an hour after we've finished our training session, because our body really needs that. Whereas men, they can have a longer period, like a longer window that they have when they can ingest their protein, whereas we need to do it reasonably quickly. So in saying that, our first meal needs to make sure that it's actually protein. So what we want to do is we want to have protein every 4 hours. There's around about the sweet spot. So we have protein in the morning, we have protein after recovery, then we have protein for lunch after, and then we have another protein for dinner Okay, pretty simple, right? There's about four areas in which you're having your protein. What you can then do is obviously you want to have some fruits and you want to have salads and so on with that and backing that up, and also some fibre. But I'll share with you what I'm actually doing right now. I've been getting some great results from it. I just got to the point where I've just been a bit lazy with my eating regime, felt a bit sloppy, you know, in the body, felt like I've got a bit of extra body fat around the middle, which I've never had before, and I've really struggled in getting rid of that too, even though, you know, I train really hard and I do all the things that I need to do from a training perspective, but I was still really struggling. And so I just decided it was time to just cut some things out, just make my protein pacing journey really clean and easy. And I've already got I'm already getting the results and feeling so much better. That's why I wanted to share this with you today. So this is how I'm approaching it, and this is also the suggestion from Dr. Stacey Sims. So in the morning when you get up, what you want to do, especially us women, is we need to make sure that within half an hour of getting out of bed, we need to have about 15 grams of protein. So what I do is I actually have some natural Greek yogurt. So I have about 15 grams of that, maybe a little bit more. And then I go off to training. I have tried in the past taking a protein shake before going out, but I found that it was too heavy on my stomach. And also for many years, I've also been training in a fasted state, which is not really good for the body, because the body then produces cortisol, which then helps, it's your defense mechanism, and then protects your body, and then, you know, you start building body fat instead. So we want to make sure that we're keeping those cortisol levels down also. So what I've done is, like, I'm having that for breakfast. So about 15 grams of yogurt, just natural yogurt, and then I go out and train and do what I need to do. So I'm there for at least 2 hours doing my workout, so that's strength training, endurance, sprint training, and so on, whatever it is that I'm working on for that day. Also self-care. I do, a lot of mobility and stability work too. So again, depending on the day. Then when I come back, I have a protein shake. And then I also put a few more scoops of natural Greek yogurt in that, and because the protein shake that I actually use is about 24 grams of protein, and I need to add more protein to that. So then I just increase the protein by adding more Greek yogurt to that, and that keeps me going probably for about 3.5, nearly 4 hours. It fills me up, makes me feel good, feel quite energized after it, and I've taking that within that 30-minute window of returning home from training to make sure that my body's benefiting from that. When it comes to having lunch, then I actually have a tomato prior to that, and I actually cook a tomato just in the microwave with a bit of olive oil, salt and pepper, and a cooked tomato has this thing called lycopene. I think that's how you pronounce it. And what lycopene does is it actually activates the fat burning of the body fat. So that white jiggly fat that we have in our body, it actually activates that and starts burning fat. So research has shown if you have a tomato about an hour before you have your lunch, then that kickstarts the burning of the body fat in your body. Great, right? So once I have that, and then I'll go and have a salad and chicken breast for lunch. And I'm keeping the salad really, really simple. I'm just having lettuce and tomato with olive oils, balsamic vinegar, a bit of salt and pepper, and chicken breast. Then if I feel really hungry in the afternoon, then I just have half a chicken breast so that it keeps me full and satisfied. So I'm not looking for other food to try and increase my energy levels in any way. I just want to stay nice and steady. And then at dinner I have again salad and chicken breast, again same as what I have for lunch. And then after that I have a kiwi fruit. Now kiwi fruit is really good with the skin on it, I have it, and it's really good for your gut, so your gut health, and it's also a high source of vitamin C, and you only need to have one a day. That's pretty much it. It's as simple as that, of what I've been doing, and I just feel so much more cleaner in my body, and I feel more energized. Actually, and I forgot to mention, I do have some beans as well at night. That there's a particular bean recipe that I create, and so that I make sure that I'm getting that fibre as well. It's really important that we get fibre into our body as well, so into our gut. And yeah, and that's pretty much it. And I've been doing that for close to 4 weeks now, and just keeping on that routine. Yep, I've been out for dinner a few times and all of that, so I just pick other food sources that I know that are still going to benefit me. I don't drink anyway, so alcohol's not a big deal for me, and then I just drink a lot of water, and that's what I've always done anyway, so it's not a huge deal for me. But the big thing and the big benefits that I'm getting from that is I've just got so much more energy. I just feel so much more clear-headed. I feel like I'm training better as well when I train at the gym. And then when I'm playing my sport, I feel like my focus is better, and I feel just as good when I finish as how I started. I can keep the focus up for that long period of time, and I don't have those slumps. So, you know, that's a great way in which I'm, you know, just transforming my eating regime just so that I'm performing better, because I've got some big goals this year of what I'd like to do in moving forward in my sport. And so I want to make sure that my body's functioning properly, my fitness is going really well, I'm fueling my body the right way, and so that I can just, you know, be clear-headed and perform to the best of my ability. So there's been a lot of research around protein pacing. Another great researcher to go and investigate is Dr. Paul Arciero. I'm a huge fan of his as well. And he actually developed and identified protein pacing. He's been doing that for 38 years or so now, and he's done a lot of research around that, and what the why it's so important that you are protein pacing your body. So that means you're fueling your body at appropriate times, which is what he's been studying for such a long time. So if you want to go and investigate his work, go and do that so that you can understand how protein pacing works so much better for you. And then here's just 5 benefits for you with protein pacing, how it can help you and what the benefits are for your body, because the whole idea is what we want to do is we want to optimize muscle maintenance, because especially as we get older we lose muscle, so we want to make sure that as we're getting older we want to increase muscle, especially lean muscle mass. Protein pacing does enhance weight loss, and it does improve our metabolic health. So here's some 5 potential benefits from protein pacing. Improve weight loss and better body composition. 2 is enhanced muscle preservation. 3 is increased thermogenic effect, and that's as protein requires more energy to process than carbohydrates or fats, so that increases that. Reduces cravings and you feel more fuller. I can guarantee you that, because that's how I feel. I'm not looking for food. A lot of the time before, when I was really slack with my eating regime, I started looking for a lot of food to keep fueling me and give me energy. It's all the wrong food too. And but yeah, I don't have those cravings, because I used to have these incredible sugar cravings, which I don't have now. And number 5, improved gut health. So so there's some benefits for you. Below this video on my website, because I actually put this podcast episode and the videos on my website as well, I'll have some more information for you about that, and also the type of protein shake that I use, and I've been using that for a long time. It tastes great, but all the benefits around that also, and how you can try those shakes. They'd be a great one for you to add to your regime. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's introduction to protein pacing. If you've got any questions, please reach out to me and ask me. I'm keeping everything really, really simple for myself. I like to operate in that way, is doing everything very simply, because I find that's the easiest way to get the benefits from everything that you do, is just keeping everything simple. You don't need to be complex. And yeah, love to hear from you. So in saying that, I'd love it if you could leave a comment down below wherever you heard this episode. And dream big, believe in you, go after dreams. Take care, talk soon. Bye for now.